Hello, great educator. Here are we today for our special training on Google tool. We'll have a lot of tools. There are Google tools that are very useful for both educational and business purposes. And today we'll be looking at one of them, the Google Hangout, and how to manipulate it appropriately for your business and your classroom engagement as an educator. We'll move on now. I want to still say that this video is a very short video. We're making it so short so that you can easily digest it. You don't want to make it so bogus, or just as short as we'll have a lot of them short videos so that you can easily understand. Now, like I said before, now we're looking at Google Hangout. Now, I've always said this in our Google Tool Masterclass. One thing I keep on saying is this: you can't make use of these Google tools if you don't have a Gmail account. In fact, because even Gmail is one of the tools we are going to talk about in this series of Google Tools Masterclass. You know, this particular video is one of them. So you have to have a Gmail account. If you don't have it, you have to create one, because every Google product, they are all synced. That means having Gmail account give you access to having the rest of these other ones. If you don't have it, you will not likely have it. So it's assumed you already have this. And having it, all you need to do is just log on to your account. And I still want us to be reminded that the training we are doing here is a training from the platform, the Teacher Teach Tech. It's a platform where we train teachers, especially here in Africa, on the need to embrace digital literacy, master tech educational tools to improve learning and business. So let's go on now. Like I said before, now you have to have your Gmail account. So you start. What you're seeing here is one of my Gmail accounts. So you have already logged in, you have opened. So what next do? You want to start using this Hangout for chatting, for video conferencing. I'm going to show you one by one. You see a lot of things you're going to do within the shortest time we'll have here. So the moment you open up here, now what you see, just look at this side, the left hand side of your dashboard or whatever your interface in your Gmail account. Usually you can see these names here. These names indicate that these are the people I've already had a chat before with. That's what it shows. So if assuming I want to do any chatting again with another, it's just a question of going here, click. It's already showing I start my chats or my video conferencing. But in the case where it's just newly you're starting, now what do? Look at this cross sign, this plus sign. Please, you click on it. Now when you click on it, you can also see the last two persons I had chat with. Their names are already here. Meaning, do you want to add any of them? No. Assuming I want to invite somebody. Now we have to know this: whether you are using Hangout for chatting or for video conferencing, it's expected that the party or the parties involved are already aware. That is to say, if you're the one convening, if you're the one, the lead coach in that video conferencing or chatting, take for instance as a teacher now, you are the one doing it and you need to bring in your children, your students, then there's need to have must have communicated them. You must have told them before time or through their parents. If it's a school head, trying to video conference with teachers, if it's a businessman video conferencing with clients, whatever, you are the one doing it. You must have told the people involved, so time we're coming up. They are already there because it's a meeting. People should work with the time. So the moment you come up here, all you need to do is to type in the email of the man you're inviting. Immediately you do that, if the man has hooked up, he will see that he's invited. It will be there. It will show there because there's a syncing. The thing will sync. that, okay, he's online, I'm online. So what do? Let me assume that is this my boy I want to chat with. Now, having done that, you can see these are old chats I've done with him. So if this happened to be with my students now, what do? One, having this boy is here. If I still want to add other students, in fact, in Google Hangout, you can add as many as 50 persons at a time. So if I want to add anybody whose email I add here will receive it, that yes, I'm part of that chatting going on now. So I can add many of my students because they're already prepared for the chatting, the meeting. They hook up. These are teachers, business people with his people and all that. Now you hook up and is here. Now, if we're only doing chatting, it's a question of saying, hello, you can type in anything, who is around, and it goes. So those who are around can begin to type in, oh, I'm here, yes, okay, good, this and all that. We'll start talking. But this is just for chatting. All you see I've just done now is for chatting. Hello, you can just do that. But if you want to go to video conference, look at this. You now raise your cursor here and click on this. This is pure video. We are going to, in this case now, we're going to see ourselves. Remember now, in real time, you want to see the kids. You'll be able to say, what are you doing there? You want to see them. Now it's asking me, Hangout wants to use your microphone, your camera. I say yes, because I want it. If I say no, you can't show. Now I say yes, you use, allow it. So go on and do that. So with this, I'm going to see the people I'm chatting with. You can see me already now, my face showing. The same way the children, the people I'm chatting with, they will see my face as they are watching this now, because as they connect through their own device, I'm so connected, we are seeing ourselves, and now they're telling me the young man I hooked up is not available, it's not online. Remember, like I said before, now you're supposed to have told the person, hey, come up online, so time, and everybody's online. Now from here also, even if I have just added one person before now, before coming up through the video, I can still add. If I click here now, watch it. Email address. Anybody, the email address I put here now, or a name that is part of my contact list, I invite the person, automatically the person will receive it. If it's online, he connects. It means he accepts, he gets connected, and we'll keep on, we'll go on talking. And like I said before now, you can have up to 50 persons at a time. So students, think about it, teachers, workers under you, business partners, whatever kind of meeting you want to have, everybody's already hooked up. So with this, we're already connecting, we're talking. Apart from that, look at this. You can, even while we're also seeing what we're doing as a video, we can as well be talking, still typing something. Yeah. And I do that. I type in, we still type, they follow their type, we're still talking, we're seeing ourselves, and all that. Recording is going on. Do you understand it? This is sadly how video conferencing works. You see, I just touched that to show, I just closed up. I just decided to leave the meeting, but that's not actually what I intended to do. I never intended to do that. I wanted to do something else before that just go off. Let me quickly go back to the video. So we're still talking. So if all the people I've already invited, they are all here now. Everybody, whatever you're doing, if you're in your parlor doing something, I'm seeing you. Like you can see my picture now, you can see I'm here, you're seeing me. So the same way, everyone, you see me, see what I'm doing, I'll see you too. All of us together, we are all here. That's exactly how Google Hangout works. I add you, like I said, okay, whatever, okay, there's nothing to add, you're not around, so you can see my video. So wherever you are seeing me. So together we can have a meeting. Teacher with the children, school owner with the teachers, whoever, any kind of meeting. And one good thing about this, and why we're interested in bringing this technology, because sometimes, as far as we have not embraced this technology, that's why even when it's not convenient, we're still asking, you must come to school, everyone must come. No, there are sometimes you couldn't cover up as a teacher with your kids, you schedule a meeting. Kids, by 8 p.m. tonight, we're going to complete our lesson on that. We're going to finish up with our discussions. School owners can do that with their teachers. Just, okay, no problem, you people can go now. Let's hook up by 8 p.m. By that time, every man, you are relaxed. You can be on your sofa. You are still going on with this. Everybody relaxed. Yeah, things are going on. You can see how easy all these things are. But sometimes here in Africa, we are still battling. People are still like, we can't do this. It's difficult. It's not difficult. If you complain of data, these things are, free to use. The little data you spend on it is not enough to discourage us going into all these things. And I will believe in the course of time, the data cost will actually reduce in this part of the world. But you can see how Google Hangout works. For business, for education, for any kind of meeting. Whether you are chatting or you are video conferencing, it works in any case. So, like I've already explained this, from what I've just done now, you know that you can still go further. There are other areas. We're just talking about the basic. Like, take for instance, if I'm to go back now, you're going to discover something. Apart from this ordinary chat, typing something here and all that, I can as well, if I'm dealing with the children, do you know I can as well maybe attach an image? Maybe it might even be a forum to a kind of discuss some other issues with the children. Maybe do a kind of a little assessment. I say, okay, I download an image and ask a child, what do you think this image is? And the kids are typing, is this? Take for instance, I just choose this image. That's okay. Okay, we are all learning together. Now, children, before we go, I want to ask you some questions. Okay, look at this image. Who can tell me what the image is? Or it may not be that I'm asking a question. It might even be that that's the thing the last thing I wanted to post for the kids. It's okay, children, look at the image. Let's go with this. That's the image for this. Or having done this, I want to ask them, what image is this? I ask the question and kids start replying. So you can say that you can even use this as a kind of, when you're having such interaction, kids are enjoying their system, but they are doing something meaningful. Think about how sweet it can be. So what else are we looking for? This is how to use Google Hangout for both education and business. At this point, we're going to stop here to continue with other Google tools. Like I said before now, this particular video training is powered by the Teacher Teach Tech. And part of what we're doing now in the Google Tools Masterclass, the training is still ongoing. Even though we have scheduled for this time around, it's something we'll keep on doing over and over again. Until I come your way next time, I remain your professional tutor, Chima Esu. Thank you for listening.